And since we're on the topic of lifestyle, these are my lifestyle. Do y'all like these? Who likes these? Is it just me and Ben? And out of everything, if you don't have one of their silk headpieces, you're missing out. I have the one that wraps around with the Velcro. I don't have this one, but the one with the Velcro is the same material. I'm telling y'all, these, you have to have one. But they did send this, but this is something that I purchased myself. And not this, but I have purchased Blissy many times, and I love the brand, and I wanted to share it with you. Scent, Ben and I both, we have one by our bedside. It is so amazing and it's so relaxing. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Blissy. I feel like y'all have seen it, but they're known for their pillowcases. Look how pretty this is. It's so beautiful. Alrighty, listen, I don't normally talk about a lot of lifestyle things, but this, actually not this exact spray, because I believe these are new scents, and let me tell you, they smell incredible. But the Blissy Pillow Mist in their original lavender. Did I do some Zoom calls like this? Yes. Yes, I did. I did put mascara on for those Zoom calls. Had to have some kind of normalcy. So let's finish the face. Let's do some simple eye makeup. You know what? Let's use some eyeshadow sticks or this. I love this. This one is probably my favorite in the collection of the REM Beauty. I feel like this is the thing out of everything REM Beauty has, it's this cream eyeshadow that I reach for the most because it's just so easy. So let's just throw that on. Ooh, that color is so, see how pretty that is? It's so nice and neutral with just a touch of pink. I'm looking for a brush to blend it. I'm gonna grab an E28 and we'll just even out our lid with this. So this is going to completely set once it dries. So this isn't something I would use as a base. I'm just gonna use this to kind of even out. Ooh, that's pretty. Look how bright and awake that side looks. So I am doing the wear test, and we're doing the comparison between the House Labs and the Patrick Ta. I'm not gonna tell you which side is which. Honestly, when I put them on, even though one is a cream and one is a liquid, the formulas feel so similar. They look similar. I am very excited. I feel like this might be one of those few times where both wear beautifully, and I hope that's what's going to happen. Again, I'm not going to set it. I'm not going to do anything to it. It dries. Once it dries, it will not move. I've worn this so many times, and I mean, it's just really pretty. I feel like my eye looks brighter, but somehow defined. Love it. I think I'll do a little wing, and by little wing, don't trust me ever, because it'll be flapping in the wind here in a second. Look at that. I'm still never over the precision on this one. Look, it even goes over the folds in my eye. That should do it. So I'm going to move on to bronzer and blush, and I'm going to go a little bit into detail about how I hold the brush and all that good stuff. Right now I'm trying to get this out. I'm trying to show you something that I don't love. I don't talk about things a lot about what I didn't love. And you know why? Because I feel so many of you might love it, and I never ever want you to stop using a product because I don't like it. Please don't do that. Please, if you are enjoying this product, continue to enjoy it. It just didn't work for me. So that product is the House Labs bronzer. We know I love the foundation. I love the powder. I even love the pink blushy highlighter that I just shared yesterday. I love it. I still think RMS and House Labs highlighter and blush situation were beautiful. There's a lot from House Labs that I love, but this bronzer, I do not care for it. I just feel like it goes on the skin and I'll barely tap and then it's gone and streaky. It's streaky and it's a powder blush. And obviously, I'm sure that by now y'all know I don't know everything about makeup. I'm still learning every single day, but I know some of the basics, so I know how to apply this, and it's just not working. And I've used this well over 10 times. I just kept going in. I just kept on keeping on, but I don't love it. But one of the reasons I don't like to just come out and be like, why? This didn't work for me. It's terrible. Look at it. Because I remember people that I looked up to in the industry years ago, I would be enjoying a product. Say it was, I don't know, any product. This product here. I would love it, right? And then that one particular person would go on their video and talk so horribly about it. How it was just so terrible. Didn't work for them, and it's not going to work for anybody. But it was working for me. And it made me feel so bad. It made me go, maybe it doesn't look good on me. Maybe it shouldn't be working for me. So you will never see me get on here and be like, it's absolutely the worst. You should not buy it. If you want to, buy it. If you already have it and you love it, I love that for you. So we keep things positive here, but we do tell you what didn't work for me. So now I'm going to show you a bronzer that I absolutely love. I've used this one well over 3 times to know that I love it. I love the way it goes on. I love everything about it. It's from Make. I don't know if it's Make Beauty or Make Cosmetics. I'm going to tag them, and that will be correct. So we're going to pick this up here on our C40. And the first thing you're going to notice is that I have kind of coated almost all of the bristles aside from the very tip of the brush. Again, where you pick up your product matters so much. So I have it there. I don't have it on the side. I have it right through the center. So now we're going to take our brush, and I want you to notice that I'm going to put this side towards my ear. So the pointed side is going to go towards my mouth. And I'm going to take that and see my natural contour here. With bronzer, I'm going to go right into it, just right above. I don't want to go into that natural contour. I want to go above it. So I'm going to take my bronzer. That's just for a guide. I don't hold my finger there the entire time. And if a little bit kind of creeps there, that's perfectly fine. But I want you to remember that bronzer mimics the sun and the warmth in the skin, and even a little bit of that redness that natural sun causes in our skin. SPF. But that's what bronzer's for. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up the exact same way, and I'm going to press it here. And I also want you to notice that I'm pressing. Pressing really helps work it into the makeup, which then helps your makeup last longer. This is actually my favorite shape of brush to apply bronzer, but you'll notice that this one, it doesn't flop to the side. When it applies, you can see that right there. It never flops to one side like that. So you're always getting the center of it to really work that bronzer into the rest of your makeup. You have control, and it's blending as you press it. Look at how beautiful. And I love this bronzer. So that's really important. I sometimes don't go into detail too much about the brushes because I never ever want to make you feel like all I do is talk about the brushes, but tools are so important. And I've always known that as an artist, but sometimes I get excited and I want to tell you all about that. This is so important because you can see how it stays. It's not just flopping to one side. No flopping. There's no time for that. Now for blush, we're going to grab this one from RMS Beauty. I'm telling you, but you'll have seen me use these quite a bit. I think that this is my new favorite blush formula because I want to make sure that I use things over and over and over again before I give that final verdict. This is the shade Sangria, and it's so beautiful. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it kind of through here. That way we have a little bit of lift, but I don't want to take it all the way up here. That's going to be a little bit more editorial. So this is going to give our face just a little bit of a perky lift without being too spicy. And then again, this brush just fits perfectly right there. But I will say I'm not grabbing the blush. Oh Lord, I'm out here in the boonies. I'm not grabbing the blush here. I'm only grabbing it from here up. This is also something very important, and I have you zoomed out because it kind of shows you the flow. Look at this side of my face with the blush. This has the blush on it, and you'll notice that this kind of brings everything back, makes that foundation look flawless, matching, and it flows down to my chest. You see how this is going to be kind of the same color as this, and that's what I want. I want to match this, not to my chest in a sense, but to the tone. We want to always bring back that same tone, that way everything looks seamless. And if you can get this to look absolutely seamless, it actually looks like you're wearing less foundation. I learned that over many years of mistakes. I never understood why years ago it looked like I was wearing so much makeup. And that's because I wasn't bringing back the right tones to make everything blend and look seamless from here all the way down to here. So that's so important. It's so important, and nobody really talks about it, but that's what I'm here for, because I'm just explaining things the way I needed them explained to me. I want you to know that I never ever touch up during wear tests, but I'll tell you what I do have to touch up after I finish my makeup is the white line. Oh, by the way, I don't know if some of you are on B-Reel, but I'm on B-Reel, and if you are, add me. There's the link. It's fun. It's a lot of animals and Ben. Let me finish my mascara. I'm gonna grab my By Terry mascara. That's what I have on my lashes. I didn't do my bottom lashes today because I knew I was going to finish up the eye look. And because I was in a hurry. Just a big spast hurry. So I have been loving this technique situation. It's a little out there, okay? It's a little spicy and it's very defined. So what I like to do is I grab a lip pencil that's darker than my natural lip color. Okay. Kind of contour the lips. And I know this isn't going to be for everyone, but makeup's fun, right? Some days we might want to do this and just take a picture, wipe it off, and put on what we regularly wear. Okay, this is where it gets a little wild. And I might actually darken the outer part in here in a second. I'm going to grab just a little smidgelet of micellar water. A smidgelet. You heard me right. I'm going to go in with a C30. And then I want to really clean up this inner part of the lip. I want that lip liner to be extremely defined. Sorry, I had to hop on a call real quickly. So now I'm gonna take a gloss that is almost clear. I actually really like these. The Kylie Cosmetics gloss strips. I will say a little bit goes a long way. And then it's just my natural lip color. And I actually like to do this with even darker lip liner, but I thought I'd save that for a TikTok. And I know it's scary. I know. But it's fun. It's spicy. Okay, that's it for today. I'm gonna go do another check-in. I haven't checked in since 9. This will be the first check-in. And I'm excited because I think both sides look so good. I'm excited. I love you all so much. I started this wear test very, very early. That way I could post it today because I know we need to see it. I know we need to see what happens here and how all of this foundation unfolds. I love you all so much. And I'm gonna go run some errands. Yes, I run errands like this, okay? But luckily around my neighborhood, everyone knows who I am and what I do. So I'm gonna go do that. So I will definitely be outside. The weather here is outlandishly hot and humid. And get ready for the results. I love you all.